your feelings are valid, but it does not take away from the things that you know. Your feelings are valid, but it doesn't take away the things that you know. Too many of us have allowed our feelings to become facts when there's nothing to really support that. Like when you said to yourself, oh, you're ugly, men don't find themselves attracted to you. That's you are literally trying to make something how the way you feel into a fact, when that's not true, because there are men that actually are attracted to you. You're just not attracted to them. So we can't say that. We got to debunk that out, because that's not true, and that's not actually true information. If we actually spent more time comparing the things that we know to how the way we feel, we'll realize the things that we have been repeating over and over to ourselves are false information, and that's why we are stuck. That's why we're not getting nothing done. That's why we're not able to accomplish these dreams, and be able to use that ambition to be able to get the things done that we want. Like, we can't. It's not that we can't do it. It's that you are stuck on these ideas that have no proof. When you say to yourself, like, oh, I'm dumb. Are you dumb, or you made a mistake? Okay, let's talk about what does actually dumb means. People do not take enough time to acknowledge the meaning of the words that we're using. And we're putting this over ourselves, and we're wondering why there's a ceiling. Because of the words that you are using to yourself is placing that ceiling there. And you're not even realizing that this ceiling doesn't even exist. All it is just the words, the negative words that you have told yourself. And this is exactly what we talk about in the Flawless to Fearless workshop. I only want just literally 4 hours with you to basically focus on the things that people have said over you, and the things that you have in return accepted those words. And many times it comes from our Father, the things that He didn't say and the things that He did say. Because many of us, we like, oh, my Father was present, my Father was there. But there are many things that your Father did not say that allowed you to create these feelings of words that you truly haven't even broken down, whether it's fact or fiction. Like, you haven't even done that. You have made it fact so that it's a part of your identity, into where it's this ceiling of words that is now blocking you from healthy relationships, from creating boundaries, from even exploring rediscovery of you, and what does it really mean to be you? What does it really mean to be the fullness of you and the way that God designed you to be? Like that. And that is something that a lot of us women don't even understand. Even I didn't understand, because the truth is, my daddy was there. It was the things that my daddy didn't say. It was the way my Father handled himself, and what he didn't say, and even what he didn't do. And then sometimes it was what he did do, what he did say. And we break that down on the 4 different archetypes of a father, and then we compare it to how the way the daughter have absorbed that information, and as she grew up to become the woman that she is, why she does the things that she does, why she says the things that she says. It is simple. It is very simple, and it always starts with daddy. And there's other wounds that start with mommy too. We can acknowledge those as well. But I'm specifically talking about daddy, because the reason why I'm talking about daddy is because you can't acknowledge God because you think God is just like your earthly father, and they're not the same. He created your earthly father, but that is not the way that He wanted your earthly father to respond in all His ways. There's some ways that He did, and there's some ways that He didn't. And we go through all of that, 4 hours breaking that down, so at the end you will now know why you do what you do, and now you will have the foundation to do something different, because you don't have to be her anymore. You will now be she. You will now be the woman that God has wanted you to be, has designed you to be, and take on that identity and not the identity of the enemy.